Hey y'all, this is Dave with a video review for Guitar Hero World Tour for the Nintendo Wii. And today I'm just going to talk to you about the pros and cons. I'm not going to really get into too much detail because I'm swamped. I'm trying to finish coding this server and getting it ready to go for the beta, and got a few other things I got to handle to deal with my apartment stuff. But basically, all around, I do like the game a lot. It's definitely a step up from the older Guitar Hero titles. Um, so let's just get right into it. Guitar Hero World Tour. Basically, you're a guitarist who really doesn't care about money. It's more about the pure rock and roll. You're just in it for the music or whatever. And you get gigs and you just travel around, the whole world, and you just play gigs with like 3 to 4 songs, sometimes with an encore and a special guest. And then with the occasional guitar battle against another person. This follows the same storyline as all the other Guitar Heroes. But with the new installment from Red Octane Entertainment, they've included a new wah-wah sensor bar under the guitars, which actually gives you another amount of control over the longer notes, the sustaining notes, which just gives you kind of a wah-wah foot pedal feel when you slide your finger up and down the bar. And the touch sensor can also be used to strum if you don't feel like depressing the trigger, and you can also use it for a period of long sustaining notes. It's called I can't remember. It's just slide notes is just what I call them, and there'll be like maybe 10 or so long sustaining notes, and they'll be turning purple. And you just slide your hand up and down the bar like this, and to play all the notes without strumming or nothing. And another good thing about Guitar Hero World Tour is the music selection is ingenious. There's a lot of really great songs, a lot of old school songs, a lot of new school songs. Everything's there, anywhere from Korn and Tool to the Steve Miller Band and REO Speedwagon to, Michael Jackson. Yeah, Michael Jackson is in this game. Also, another feature is that it's compatible with the whole band instrument set. You can get a drum set for it, a microphone, and another guitar to play bass. You can have a whole band going on, a whole gig or whatever. And then for the Wii edition, you can also play with your Mii character. If any of you have ever had a Nintendo Wii, you can create a little guy called a Mii, which is basically a Wii with the M. And you create him for the sports games or the Wii Play or any of those games that's more Nintendo based on the system itself. Well, you can also play Guitar Hero with that person instead of create. You can create your own rocker, which is pretty neat. That's definitely a step up from the older titles. But you can also play with your Mii, which is the little bubbly guy you get to make when you get your Nintendo Wii, and that's definitely cool. And then also there's the online capabilities, which has your friends and friend codes, which, as I posted in my Wii review, which I think needs to be built upon with a messaging system and a friends list, definitely, instead of just exchanging friend codes over the phone. And but the online play is very synchronized. There's not a whole lot of lag. You don't see someone playing on expert with every single note hit, and then they come out with a score less than you. You know what I'm saying? It's If they mess up, you're gonna know. And the online play really, it rose way above what I thought it was gonna be. It's definitely a humbling experience when I got my ass owned by some kid who was like 13. So another good feature about the Nintendo Wii version is that you can, well, actually, this is for all the versions, you can compose your own music. You can use the editor to make your own songs, your own sounds. And there's also the songs that come pre-installed, which is the Neversoft titles, anywhere from Beethoven, The Flight of the Bumblebee, to the Star Spangled Banner. My bad. So it's definitely a game worth picking up for around $49.99 for just the game, and around $90 for a game and guitar. For investing in the drums and microphone, I wouldn't know because I haven't tried any of them yet, but I would definitely go ahead and say, yeah, go ahead and pick up a drum set or another guitar, because playing by yourself or switching the guitar around gets pretty frustrating after a while, and people don't want to hand it back. Yeah, so anyways, definitely I would invest in another guitar or a drum set or something, microphone if you think you can sing. If you're like me, stay away from the microphone. You don't want to, have the neighbors coming over trying to get you kicked out of your apartment. So that's my video review. I'm going to give Guitar Hero World Tour 8 smashed guitars out of 10. The reason for 8 out of 10 is because the online play needs to be built upon, and that's more for the Wii than the actual game itself. The online gameplay is pretty nice for the capabilities of the Wii, but still, it needs a messaging system, and it needs a friends list and a way to contact your friends and say, hey, I want to play, instead of calling them saying, hey, put in my friend code. You know what I'm saying? It's bullshit. And then also, there's no voice or audio communication at all, so you can't, talk to your friend. You can't talk smack to, 10-year-olds while you're whooping their ass or whatever. And then another thing, the only other con that I found with it is that it's pretty much just like the other Guitar Heroes. The the reason that I gave it a con though is because there's a beginner mode now, which is just one bar. It's not even notes. You just strum when the bars hit the, like, I can't even explain it to you. There's bars like all the way across. They come down, and when they hit it, you just strum. You don't hit notes or nothing for the beginners. And I was playing with my wife's brother, and he was whooping my ass on beginner, and I was playing on hard, and I thought it was pretty bullshit that you can play on different difficulties and have someone whooping your ass playing the song a lot easier than you. So other than that though, it's a really great game. So yeah, 8 smashed guitars out of 10 is what I'm gonna give Guitar Hero World Tour. And my next review is probably going to be Star Wars The Force Unleashed for Wii. So you guys want to keep an eye out for that, because I'm going to smell either a 10 or a 9 coming out of this game. It's very impressive. So keep your eyes peeled.